My Natasha Denona palette finally came in, and she is the most gorgeous purple creature that I have ever seen. So of course I had to play with her and create a look with it, and I also had a lot of other really fun new makeup that I've been dying to test out, so here is my tutorial. To get started, I'm taking the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. I'm just going to be applying this all over my face, focusing on the areas where I'm prone to large pores, like my nose, my chin, and my forehead. This did such an amazing job of prepping my face. It really did blur out the skin and make me look almost photoshopped, and it instantly got rid of so much of my redness. I've been loving this primer. Now going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Foundation and Next to Nothing Illuminating Fluid, I'm just going to be dotting both of these all over my face until I look like basically a crazy person. I'm going to start with dotting the foundation all over my face first, and then going in and dotting in all the Next to Nothing. This is a really great illuminator and just helps to really give the skin that nice natural glow. It's a really great addition to your foundation. You can also wear it underneath or over your foundation as well, which I really love. And to blend all this out, I'm just taking a really damp beauty blender and blending them both together all over my face until it looks nice and seamless. And as you guys can see, as I'm done blending, it really gives my skin a natural, dewy, glowy finish, which I love. It looks just so radiant and something that I feel like I could wear every single day. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape and applying this in little triangle shapes under both of my eyes. I'm also going to use this to highlight on the outer area of my chin just to kind of make it look not so recessed. I'm also going to put it down the bridge of my nose and also make 3 little lines on my forehead just for highlighting and to really lighten up the face. I'm also going to place a tiny bit on my Cupid's bow just to really make that area stand out and give us the look of natural, fuller lips. And then once again, taking a really damp beauty blender and just blending everything out until it looks nice and seamless. This is really just a great way to blend everything. Beauty blenders and Tarte Shape Tape are like a match made in heaven. And when you blend things out with the beauty blender, especially this foundation and this concealer, it just looks so gorgeous. It looks airbrushed and it literally looks like you walked out of a magazine. To warm up the face, I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola Bronzer and my BH Pro Cosmetics brush. I'm just going to be applying this all over my temples and my forehead, also using this to kind of contour and carve out the cheeks a little bit, and obviously getting my hair out of my face. I'm also going to use this to kind of go under the undersides of my face, just kind of along my chin line, any place where the sun would naturally hit you. I'm also going to do a light dusting of this on the very kind of bridge of my nose and a little bit on the tip of my chin as well, just to make it look not so kind of pointed outwards. Now to increase the natural glow, I'm going to be taking the MAC Extra Dimension Skinfinish in the color Beaming Blush and the 141 Fan Brush. I'm going to be applying this all over the tip of my nose, my Cupid's bow, and then I'm also going to be applying just a little bit of this on the underside of my lip to make my lips look fuller. And then last but not least, I'm going to apply it on the high points of my cheeks, almost like a highlighter, but I'm also going to bring it down farther into the area where you would naturally blush as well to really make us glow. For actual blush, we're going to be using the Benefit Galifornia blush and the Sigma blush brush. And I'm just going to apply this on the apples of my cheeks, bringing it up slightly into my temples, just to make it look really natural and glowy. For brows, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the color Dark Brown, and I'm filling in the outer lines of my brows on the tops and the bottom first. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Brow Wiz and draw in tiny little brush strokes to fill everything in. Now what I'm going to do is, in between drawing everything in, I'm every so often going to take the spoolie on the other end and brush everything out. That just helps to kind of spread the color around a little bit more evenly and make the brows just look more naturally finished as opposed to drawn in. And this obviously takes me a while because I have a lot of stuff to draw in, and for today's look I wanted them to be extra bold. I'm taking the Fresh Sugar Caramel Lip Treatment and just applying this all over my lips. I just wanted to use my natural lip color with a little bit of gloss today because the eyes are going to be very, very bold, and I love this lip treatment. With the Becca Lilac Geode Highlighter, I decided to apply this on the high points of my cheeks because since we're doing a purple smoky eye, I wanted to have a more purple highlighter, and this was so gorgeous. I love the way that it looked on my cheeks, so I decided to put it on my nose as well, just the tip, and then on the Cupid's bow of my lips and the underside of my lips as well. I basically wanted to bathe in it. To prep the eyes, I'm just going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is my Holy Grail OG. And then with my Natasha Denona palette, I'm going to go ahead and take the color Perse, which is in the top left corner, and a big fluffy brush. I'm going to take this and just very messily and in kind of back and forth windshield wiper motions, apply this in the upper crease of my eye, bringing it almost out to the brow bone as well. I really want to just create a nice base and a blending color for when I lay down the more intense purple colors. And to me, this was just the perfect shade. It blended out so nicely and was just so insanely gorgeous. With the color Dragon Bite and a flat shader brush, I'm just going to apply this all over the lid, making sure not to come too far up into the crease. And I really built this up because I wanted it to be super intense, but even on its own with just one coat, this shadow was so pigmented. Now with the color Livid, which is this gorgeous kind of sparkly purple color, I'm going to take this in a crease brush and just really blend this into the crease and bring it a little bit onto the outer corner as well, just to blend everything together. I'm just using windshield wiper motions going back and forth in the crease to build it up until it looks the way that I want it. I also brought it slightly down into the lid just to make sure that everything blended together seamlessly, and I'm just going to go ahead and do this on both sides of my face. With the color Viola and a pointed brush, I'm going to take this and just apply it all along my waterline. It was just such a gorgeous, intense purple color. I'm obsessed with it. And to blend it out and kind of just smudge it along the waterline a little bit, I'm taking a larger fluffy ended brush and just kind of smudging everything out to make it look a little bit more seamless. I'm applying a tiny bit of mascara before going in with my House of Lashes Noir Fairy Lashes. I'm just going to apply these on both of my eyes to really finish the look. I also applied a little bit of black eyeliner and a tiny bit of a wing just because I really felt like it brought this look together. And these lashes, you guys, are my all-time favorite. Noir Fairy and Noir Fairy Light are my jam. Now to finish everything off, I'm taking my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray and just applying this liberally all over my face to make sure my makeup stays in place all day long. And here you have the finished look. I love how this came out. It's just such a gorgeous purple, smoky, sexy kind of date night eye and something I can't wait to wear again. And obviously I had to have a little dance party to celebrate. And obviously I'm a super bad dancer. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this tutorial. As always, thank you so much for watching and I will talk to you next time. Bye! Work with our friends, whatever the case may be. So this is kind of a more realistic, get some makeup on, look put together, and get out the door quickly routine. There's not a lot of products involved. It's super simple to follow, and it's